Hello, and welcome to my playground. This is the Mad Chemist Church, or Church McGurch, depending on where you know me from, and welcome to Madman Reviews Cookie Cutter. And this is another series in the entry of Castlevania Metroid type games. I believe it's the Metroidvanias. You see, I've already playing it. You see, another 2D fighter kind of style. That's actually really loud. I forget. I don't know what it is, but every time you start this game, the volume resets itself. So this is another robotic kind of style future dystopia thing where you go in and you can find, as you see, I have all the components. You go through and you find power. I've found all the power modules, except for maybe one. But you can't get everything, but you can get certain ones, and certain ones can be upgraded. Then I can teleport, and it shows you all the different places you can teleport to. I have beaten the game, so I can teleport all the way basically to the end. All these different places I'll run through, but you start here, where you can kind of see the logs. You can talk to the guy that helped you, learn about that. Eventually you trade things in so that you can dream. And then the dream is just kind of going back and watching memories of these items. You can basically go through and save other NPCs, and these NPCs will come and live in this kind of the hidden way area, where they'll basically be shopkeepers and other things for you, sell you items, help you progress. Too far on that one. They can get you items. They'll have key items that you need. I already have that. Buy. Go through. Get you upgrades. See, I'm just missing money for most of this stuff. Go here, get your different weapons. Nitro Bunny. Or you can select a different super ability, like being able to slingshot or throw a bunch of punches, slam the ground, explode, throw your head so that your head explodes, or fire a giant bullet out of your mouth. And then for the weapons, chainsaw, a guitar, a motorcycle, a giant freaking laser. But I prefer this one because this is actually the giant fist. Goes with her style of how she fights pretty much the best, and it leans into a lot of her moves, her movesets. That's how you restore stamina. Trying to remember which button is. There it is. But you play as a robot trying to get revenge on the people that destroyed you and your lover's basically house and home and took her away. So now you're trying to get them back. Save. And then there's kind of chests different around the different area. Kind of look at the map, it tells you what's there, what's available, what you're missing. Items, what kind of items you have, key items here. All the different items that you need for crafting or upgrading. All your different weapons, what level they are, what happens to them after they level. Components, I already saw that. And then your abilities, basically telling you that's how you get your double jump, that's how you get your boost, your wall, your dodge, your healing. Your map shows you where the NPCs are, where different things are. Doors, save points. obviously you can kind of teleport around. You can go here. Story-wise, it's not over. I got to the end and was kind of sadly disappointed with the fact that it didn't end. So that's my only gripe about this game, is that there was no ending. It kind of got you that where you forget those executioners. It gets you to the point where you're like, oh yeah, okay, now I see that final boss fight's coming, and then it just kind of ends. And as of recently, there really hasn't been anything from the company saying that they're going to make C or what. It's literally just been silence. So we're all kind of just, that's the end. And they only get better after this. But if you do an executioner, you actually get more items, you get more money. So that's why it's fun. And then just seeing all the different ways you can execute enemies, it's really cool. Fortunately, and a lot of them are just robots. Robots and cyborgs. I was trying not to kill that one. And then yeah, there's traps and stuff that will kill the enemies for you. Like, ow. So not only can you kill the enemy and execute them, but you can also push them into traps. And that'll kill them that way. So if there's an enemy you don't want to deal with, you can just be like, push! And they're gone. Don't gotta worry about them. There's other enemies that are immune to normal attacks, which you have to use a special attack for. And they give you kind of a unique kill. Which, it's always fun just to do that over and over again, just for funsies. Oop. See if I can, yeah, I can get one of them. So, fun. Just kind of fun to sit here and do that over and over again. Or just throw things and just keep wrecking stuff. But you kind of have to spam kill some of them, try to get some of their eyes, some of their items and stuff for upgrades. There are other things that can actually make them drop items, you know, give you better look. There are components and stuff. It gives you higher look at, you know, something being dropped. But there's different areas with different items, different enemies, all different kinds of stuff like that. If there was a teleporter close by, I'd run to it and show you guys another area, but I don't have one, so I'll just switch to, let's switch to the chainsaw real quick. I don't really like the chainsaw as it doesn't really have the stopping capacity that the fist does, and it doesn't really change executioners. This is another game that was a humble bundle, and it's just a lot of fun. You complete it in 6 to 7 hours, depending on how good you are at the style of game. Let's switch to the guitar. So then you can smash people into things. Just watch. Watch them just dance for you into the poison. Dance, Mickey, dance. Ow. And then, of course, the gun's just kind of blast. And there are certain things that need that gun. You just shoot it with that gun. Ow. Just hoping to take some damage once I kill these guys. Get back that. Ow. Kill this guy. Kill this guy real quick. So if you're hurt, you can every time you attack you get power, then you can take that power and heal yourself. There's a lot of other stuff that I can't show you on YouTube, so you'll just have to play the game for yourself, as this game is very much a rated M for mature. So yeah, make sure the next time you go to play it that there's nobody around that you might get a little embarrassed about some things, because there's some references in there that I was like, oh, I get that, that's a Metroid reference. That's a male genitalia in the shape of that reference to that game. Yeah. So yeah, you can also see the world map from here. Kind of tells you where you need to go if you want to go instead of teleporting, what door you'd have to use. And then it tells you how many you've completed over the entirety of the game. I'm missing like one yellow, one blue. I don't know where those are at. And then there's these little boxes you can hit for extra money. There's a bunch of them you can hit, but they reset themselves, so it's kind of like a bug. Even though you've gotten them all, they reset themselves once you heal. So it immediately takes away. So I should have 122, but such is life. Such as it is. But great game. Kind of disappointed at the end, which kind of lowers it down. So for a game like this, if I was to... I usually, on reviews, I don't do a rating because I reserve the rating for games that I've played, like all the way from the beginning to the end on stream. And since this was the first time I played through it, and I didn't actually stream it or record it, I don't do the ratings on games like this. Or like on when I do games like this, I don't do a rating. But because of the end, this game, it's super good until it gets to the end, and then it kind of cops out, and it almost looks like this game's abandoned. So this would probably fall flat on like a 4 or like a 4.5, where really good gameplay, really good story, really good everything, but you drop the ball and just kind of like let the game sit. At least if you've watched my Death Gambit review, that game, it ended, it was done, you completed the story, they tied up all the ends, but there was one last thing that they kind of threw in the end, because Death's Gambit was Death's Gambit, and then it became Afterlife, which was a free update, a free DLC kind of to the main story. But then they released a DLC because they realized the game hadn't wrapped up completely. So this game doesn't look like we're going to get a DLC. It looks like they put it out there, they got what they wanted out of it, and they've just dropped it. So thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Please like, comment, subscribe. Helps other people find this game, find this review, let them see what this game's all about, and helps me promote my channel. Because I do this for my friends, I do this for my family, I do this for anybody else who might be looking at a $5 game and going, do I really want to spend $5 on it? I didn't spend anything on this game. It was part of a Humble Bundle, but I'd say definitely if it was on sale for like $5 or less, or in a Humble Bundle, and you're looking, you're like, oh yeah, there's I'd definitely say pick it up for sure. 100% definitely worth like $5-10. So until next time, you be you, you stay you, but most importantly, adventure on.